You probably have a folder on your laptop right now. It's filled with a dozen different PDFs, links to 50 different Telegram groups, bookmarks to YouTube channels you've actually never watched. It's useless because all you're doing is spending your time looking for that one secret PDF or that one cheat sheet that gives you all the formulas. But in reality, all you're doing is wasting your time. You're hoarding resources, and resource hoarding is the most productive feeling way of procrastination.
Let's cut the noise today. You don't need 20 books to crack IPMAT. You need 3 or 4 reliable sources per section, and you need to squeeze them dry. We are going to give you the exact list of resources you need for quants, LR, verbal, and mocks. Pick from this list, close that browser, and get to work.
Alright, let's start off with QA, quants, because that's what most people are afraid of. They're so feared that in fact they either go too overboard or they just completely ignore the subject because they're so worried about it. You don't have to be this afraid. Let's structure this properly. So resource number 1 is the quants playlist by iQuanta, available on YouTube. They have strictly domain-based playlists ranging from arithmetic, algebra, number systems, and geometry. And the best part is you have to start with this as your baseline. It doesn't throw you into the deep end. It starts with the fundamental concepts and then builds from that. You can use this to learn at your own pace, and it even exposes you to 250 plus highly relevant exam questions. This is a genuinely reliable guiding light in this space. Alright, resource number 2 is Quantum Cat by Sarvesh Sharma. This book is basically the gold standard for bridging the gap between school level maths and competitive level exams. Once your base is set, you're looking for depth, and this book is the perfect solution for that. Don't worry, the difficulty curve is gradual. You will be able to keep pace with it until level 2. After that, you are getting into the cat territory, so we would advise you to be careful. Use this towards the end of your preparation journey once you've set the basics and the fundamentals strong for each and every single concept. In fact, one of the better uses of post-level 2 difficulty questions is revision once you're done with everything. Now, once you've learned all the concepts using the YouTube playlist, and then you've done a few questions here and there from Quantum Cat, it's now time to test yourself. We've often said this, it's very important to not get fixated on learning theory, but to actually test and see where you need to work on. For this, Supergrads has excellent subject and topic-wise mock tests, which we would highly recommend to you. They're free of cost, and they give you a very good estimate of where you're good at and what you need to improve at. And an important side note, it's kind of important to follow that sequence of learning a chapter, doing questions, and then testing yourself.
If you only focus on quants, you're going to get blindsided by the section everybody thinks they're good at. Verbal ability. Because aspirants speak English, they think they don't need to study it. They go to the exam, look at a brutal RC or a weird parajumble, and freeze completely. Here's what you can do to prepare for VA for completely free. Source number 1. iQuanta's VARC playlist. You cannot work on vibes with verbal. You need a mechanical approach. iQuanta has a dedicated playlist just for RCs that teaches you how to map a passage and successfully lock in those 48 marks in VA. They also have playlists covering high weightage traps like idioms and phrases. So you can go check that out. Resource number 2, Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis. A non-negotiable. It isn't a dictionary, it teaches you word roots. How does that help? If you know the roots, you can derive meanings of the words you have never ever seen before. Specifically helpful in the vocab section for IPMAT, Rohtak and JIPMAT. Do this for just 15 minutes a day and it'll compound. Resource number 3, Daily RCs by AfterBoards. RC is like a muscle. You have to train it daily. And AfterBoards is fantastic at providing exam level passages every single day. Make it a ritual. Read, solve and analyze why your wrong answers were wrong. Now VA and quants are heavyweights, asked in every exam. But there is one section which can save your exam if you handle it right. Let's move on to that now.
Okay, now let's come to LRDI. In IPMAT Indore, LRDI is literally the make or break section. Here's why. If you get one set right, just one, I wish I was exaggerating, you can get up to 20 marks in just 5 minutes. But if you panic, you lose it all. So here's your toolkit. Alright, first up we again have iQuanta's YouTube channel. They have over 80 specific LRDI sets, and that's more than enough volume to get comfortable. They also have live classes which go through the step-by-step process of understanding how to crack LRDI sets. Remember the important thing, it's literally called logical reasoning. The important part is to understand the logic behind how the process unfolded and not just the final answer. A lot of aspirants make this mistake, don't be that guy. Alright, the next resource is called Anastasis Academy. It's on YouTube and it's an absolute hidden gem of a resource. They have a daily LRDI set where they've solved over 100 questions so far, and let me tell you the best part about this, like with the previous one, is that the instructor changes the way you think and structure problems and not just how you arrive at the final answer. That's really important. So use this as a solid supplement alongside your regular preparation material. Last but not least, this next resource is an absolute classic. The book is called How to Prepare for Logical Reasoning for CAT and it's by Arun Sharma. From the name of the book, I don't think I need to explain what it does. And from the name of the author, I don't think I need to explain how good the book is. But listen to me very carefully. Stick to level 1 and level 2. Do not go to level 3. That is strictly for the cat level. It will kill your confidence. It will waste your time. Level 1, level 2, that's enough to give you more than enough exposure to different types of questions and to expose you to different patterns of thinking. But it doesn't go too far out of the IPMAT difficulty level.
Aspirants like to prepare from the good old-fashioned books. We have talked about a few in the video, but there are a lot of alternatives available in the market. Let's take a look at a few of them now. Resource 1, iQuanta IPMAT books. Now everybody tells you to buy a Quantum Cat. It is a good book, but it was built for cat. So it completely misses out topics like trigonometry, binomial theorem and higher maths. All of these get frequently asked in IPMAT Indore. You also waste time on higher difficulty sections that you don't actually need. As a direct substitute, you can use IPMAT books by iQuanta. They distribute the whole syllabus into 7 different books and prepare you for all the 3 IPMATs and other UG exams. Completely IPMAT specific, exactly what you need. Resource number 2, Crack the IIM Indore IPM Verbal Ability by Pearson. Most of the VA books in the market are just recycled CAT prep. You don't want that. You want something built for the exact IPMAT traps that you are going to face. This Pearson book is built for IPMAT Indore. Focuses on specific grammar rules and the short answer type questions that Indore is famous for. It is built for your exam. It's a go-to. Book number 3, The Reasoning Volume by Arihant. Logical reasoning in IPMAT is all about variety. Can't just master a single type of seating arrangement and say that I'm done with it. You need exposure. And this Arihant book is an absolute beast when it comes to that. It covers verbal, non-verbal and analytical reasoning very well. So if you don't want to get panicked by the puzzle format LR question in your exam, this is the book you go for.
You hear that? Sound of running water, a nice sunset, gentle breeze, feels calm. But I know that when you start preparing for IPMAT, your life is basically the exact opposite of this. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that, I know what it's like. But this is your reality check. This is it. This is all you need. The resources we just mentioned here are more than enough to get you into the top IIMs that you're aspiring for. The more time you spend hunting for resources online, the less time you have to practice and prepare. And that's what truly matters. The guy who picks up 3 resources and finishes them completely is far better off than the one who has 20 and doesn't do 5 of them properly.
This is all from our side for the free resources video. Comment down which resource that we miss and that you wanted to be included in the list. And subscribe to this channel because in the next video we are going to tell you all about IPMAT 2027. You have a year now, start your preparation and crack the IPMAT exam well. All the best for IPMAT 2027. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.